Hey guys, this is Gloria. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to share with you guys just 2 project shares that I was able to complete. And I just wanted to do this to remind you guys about the sale. It actually started today. And if you go ahead over to your cart, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and look at the differences in the prices and go ahead and make your choices of what you want to go ahead and buy. The sale does end on tomorrow, so 11/11, and it might go into 11/12, but I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on that. But I did want to come and give you guys some inspiration and just share with you guys what I created using some of the products that I was sent. So as you guys know, I was sent this awesome design team package from AlinaCrafts, and I used a couple of the dies on the projects that I completed tonight. The dies and stamp set that I used are these here. I really wanted to work with this, and I wanted to do something a little different than what you would normally see. So I hope that you guys like the project that I completed. I also used this one, and this was from the last release. I love these 2 last releases. They were awesome. This is the little pocket that I shared on my last video. I will link that down below. And also, guys, don't forget, there is a giveaway going on that particular video. You have to do your answer and everything on that video, and I will link it down below. But it was regarding this particular die right here. And I also used this stamp set. So let me share with you guys the projects that I was able to complete. The first one that I did, I thought it came out super pretty, was this particular card. And I love the way this came out. And so this is the pocket die that I used. And I used a couple of different pieces out of that die, which included the part that actually cuts off and makes this little embellished part of the pocket, as well as the little die that makes the little holes at the top where I put the little brads. This pocket is a functional pocket, so you can definitely put money down inside of there. You can put gift cards or what have you. Right now, I just have this Winter Festival Amit 1, and I also have this little airmail stamp that I printed out from the Snow and Cocoa collection. So I just stuck those down in there because I was thinking that's probably what you would have in your back pocket, is a few little things if you're going out on the town. I did use that stamp set, and I just stamped "In My Thoughts" right here on this little tag. And this is a printed tag also from the Snow and Cocoa line, as well as the snowflake right back here. I just put part of it there, cut off a little part, and put it on this side too. It's on a white mat and then a scallop mat, and those 2 are dies from out of my stash. And then I just made a simple card base just by scoring a sheet of paper in half and cutting it down to size. So I think that came out super duper cute. I love this 2-tone pocket. I think that came out really pretty, and I love it, and I hope that you guys do too. And I hope that you guys are getting some ideas on what you can do with this particular die. Again, you can use it for gift cards. You can also use it to put little money in, or even to send embellishments to friends. So very cute. So that is my first little project, and it is blank on the inside. You can actually put a mat on the inside as well and stamp your information. So that is that one. And then my second project I'm super excited about is this shaker box. I made a shaker out of that little box, guys. I think it came out so pretty. So I actually was inspired by a tutorial that I seen Tony do. Tony is Craft Purge here on YouTube. She was making these beautiful boxes, and when I saw this particular die, I said, okay, what can I do differently that people wouldn't normally expect from this particular die? Because this die is meant to hold goodies and stuff, and you can definitely do that as well. But I chose to do a shaker, and so what I did was I just used, let me pull out the die one more time so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the die right here. And as you can see, it does come with these panels. Now, you can keep those panels in. You can take them out. You can use them as layering pieces. What I did was I just used the back piece and I cut it out, not using the layering pieces, okay? It's kind of getting stuck in there. Bear with me for a moment. So I used this piece and I actually cut the box out, and then I scored where it needs to score. And that's very important that you score first, because the sides of this box right here is so tiny that it would be very difficult for you to score it afterwards. So you score it first, and then you go back in and you use this particular die right here, and you just put it face down inside of your die piece, just like this. And you're going to run it through your die cutting. I'm sorry, you're not going to use this piece. You're going to use just this piece, and you're going to run it through your die cutting machine again. And what that's going to do is it's going to cut out this window panel, and it's also going to leave you with a pretty decorative piece that you can use on a different project. Once you do that, then what I did was I also ran this piece through with acetate. And I took that acetate, and where you see the stitch lines here, I just cut the acetate out, this panel right here out, so that I can use it on the front of my box right here. And so in doing that, I did leave myself just a tiny bit, like not even 1/8 of an inch space where you see that stitch line. I left just a tiny bit of space on the side so that I was able to glue it. And I did use glossy accents to glue the acetate to the front of the box. And then the back of the box, I just cut out just the regular way. Just cut it without the panel in the inside. And then I cut out one more panel using this. And then I also trimmed it out, trimmed this part out right here. And that is the pink part that you see. And so I had to back the back of my box with that pink paper. And you know, if you were using double-sided paper, you wouldn't have to do that step, but because my paper was white on the back, I wanted to go ahead and put some pretty paper in the inside as well. And then I just took some of my Snow and Cocoa digital images, and I just stuck them back there and glued them down. One of the trees is popped up on some foam dots, and then the little bird back here is actually popped up on 2 pieces of foam to make him stick out from the rest. And then I just put this little snowman on the front, also a digital image, and then some of this pom-pom trim from Hobby Lobby. It's so much fun. It's a digital image as well. And then here's my little bows. This one is the AlinaCrafts bow, and this is a bow that I created on my Cricut Maker. And then I just used a little pom-pom in the middle there, and a pom-pom on the hat of the snowman that's sitting outside the box. And it is a little shaker, as you can see. I did glue some of the snow down at the bottom, and that snow does come from Target. And then there's also some pretty sequin in the inside of there as well. So that is my little box. I plan to put a little hanger up top, and maybe you can use this as a nice size ornament, or you can just sit it somewhere and just use it just as a little feature in your home, like a little decor piece. I thought that it came out super duper cute, and I hope that you guys understand how I created it. It was so fun to put together, and I love the way these 2 projects came out. Again, the sale is on, so you guys need to go ahead and head over to AliExpress and go ahead and make your purchases. I hope that you guys found some type of inspiration in the projects that I completed on today. And I will be back to share with you guys more projects in the near future. All right, guys, that's it for me. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.